Hey, so the Twitter brand is gone, huh? But still, the takes that you see on that platform are, like late last year, I saw someone present a little new tool that they made. They called it architecture as code, and they gave a little YAML example. And then another person showed up and was like, "This is not code. This is markup, and it's bad one at that." And my soul was like, fuck you, like what is code even? Like for the most part, code is a lot of plain text and you put it in the computer and the computer goes blah, blah, blah. So with that off my chest, belated welcome back to YAML camp. It's a good place to be. I am Felix, and I guess my personal brand is becoming, I'm not too proud to take this very stage and talk about Ansible, talk about YAML. This year I'm even talking about JSON, why not? But yeah, speaking of code and Ansible, you know, it's not only YAML, there's also Jinja too, and it's so nice and elegant. Like this will figure out the MAC address for an interface. Moving right along, the reason that the Jinja 2 stuff works so well with Ansible is that you have lots of structured data, right? Everything is YAML. Your variables will have lists of dictionaries, which again contain lists of more dictionaries, etc. and so forth. It's pretty cool. It's pretty powerful. What some of you may not be aware of, that you can define this stuff in JSON strings also, like I did here, like this. This JSON's defined variable holds the same data as the one I just showed in YAML. So printing the people and the JSON people variables, result looks very much the same. I get this nice structured view of my data. But when I put in invalid JSON, like on the far right, you see that the output is somehow fuggly, like you have escaped quotes and what have you. So yeah. Ansible understands me, it sees JSON, and I can also compose this. So here I pretend that my very secure passkey is loaded from some encrypted storage, and I can cram that as a template in my JSON definition, and still, like my JSON defined variable and the composed JSON look very much alike. So now that I have things in JSON, I can do silly tricks, like if I want to find out, is my JSON representing a list or a dictionary, I can look at the first character, see if it's a bracket or a curly brace, and if it's a bracket, I know it's a list, but the curly brace will be a dictionary, and yeah, it's neither. Oh my God, what the fuck? So this is not the same anymore. Now the JSON people that was just from pure JSON gives me the first character. I see the bracket, but the composed people that looked so much the same is an actual sequence. Now you can in the Jinja template you can do actual type checks and see what's a string, and yeah, JSON people, string, true. Composed people, no, that's an actual sequence data-wise. So yeah, JSON stays in JSON somehow as a string. This has consequences, like if I do operations on it in my templates, like a concatenation. These two lists that I created from JSON, if I catenate these, I just get two catenated strings, and it's not JSON anymore. It's just some rubbish that I cannot really use. What I should do, of course, is if I want to do this kind of thing, I use the Jinja 2 filter from JSON, and I bless my JSON strings into actual data. And now all my operations work, and everything is nice and beautiful. But I have to be aware when to use the from JSON. Like I have to know, is it a string I have to convert? So some of you may now ask, so what am I watching? Like I'm being explained when to convert from JSON when I could just not use JSON. This is Ansible, why? And you are not wrong. There is one scenario where this is useful. So when I need to create a structured variable, and I have dictionaries in there, and some of the keys are from variables, like the interface name in this one. This will not work in Ansible. Ansible will not replace the variable in the key of the JSON tree, but if I use this JSON composition instead, it will work exactly like I need. Like the JSON, if it has templates in there, it will be data and all will be good. So that's your silly Ansible trick for the year. Thanks for bearing with me. As always, find me out there, get your free hug, and ask me about my fundraiser. And let's enjoy the rest of the conference. Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you.